Hello, I'm Colleen Kelly, National President of the National Treasury Employees Union. TSA employees deserve basic workplace rights, and NTEU is fighting hard to get them for you. You need a strong organization to fight for you and to ensure that your voices are heard in Congress, in the media, in the workplace, and in the courts. For 70 years, NTEU has been at the forefront for federal employees, standing up and protecting and winning important rights and benefits. We have a strong record of accomplishment on behalf of the 150,000 federal employees we represent in 31 different government agencies, including the more than 22,000 employees in the Department of Homeland Security. Our record of success includes winning fair pay raises, millions of dollars in overtime, negotiating and enforcing contracts, and ensuring that federal work is done by experienced, accountable federal employees. And we want TSOs across the country to become a part of NTEU. For more than 30 years, NTEU has been representing the Customs and Border Protection officers in the blue uniforms that you see every day in the airports. Since NTEU began representing them in the 1970s, their working conditions and benefits have vastly improved. They now have the best overtime system in the federal government, and most recently, we won Federal Law Enforcement Officer retirement status for them. Over the last couple of years, there was a concerted effort to take away CBP employees' collective bargaining rights, but we went to court and we won, protecting the collective bargaining rights, due process, and appeal rights of CBP employees. We had to fight for every gain that we made, and it took the persistent efforts of NTEU at the national level and many committed members at the local level to force change.
When we see the rights that NTEU has fought for and won for customs, it just gives us a great momentum and gives us a great feeling.
I've seen what they've done for customs, and it's very impressive. And I hope that in the coming months to years, we will have the same kind of respect, and be treated equally as customs or any other federal agency.
In the 3 airports where NTEU has chartered local chapters, we are currently representing dozens of TSOs in proposed removals, failed recertifications, AWOL, and EEO complaints. With NTEU attorneys and labor relations experts to work their cases, we have had suspensions reduced, and TSOs unfairly proposed for removal have been reinstated.
They turn to NTEU every single day with big problems, small problems, and NTEU gets on it right away. It's no hesitation. They take any kind of problem and they file the paperwork and they get the grievances started right away.
Where people are being able to now voice their opinion, they're being able to address issues that were being ignored for several years. People are being able to, step up and speak to, a representative and letting them know whether a certain policy was not being followed. People are being able to file grievances now in regards to AWOLs that they should not be receiving, or even just poor treatment from, certain TSA higher-ups, and it's given people the, I would say, the confidence of knowing that there is somebody there to back you up.
Before NTEU came and an employee had a problem, he was pretty much on his own. He or she would have to file his own grievances, file the paperwork, follow up on the paperwork, and if TSA decided to answer you, you're lucky. You're one of the lucky ones. A lot of times you wouldn't get a response. You wouldn't get a response in writing. You wouldn't get a response verbally. They would just tell you to go back to work. But now that NTEU is in the picture, it's kind of like it's someone looking over TSA's shoulder. So they have to respond. They know that if they don't give you an answer, that NTEU is going to be right there and they're going to find out what's going on.
NTEU has already been making a difference in the lives of TSOs. On a national level, we launched an aggressive 5-point plan for TSA employees, and we have been working hard to advance it in Congress. It includes eliminating the unfair pass system and moving you on to the general schedule, fighting for a fair scheduling system, improving your training program and revising the recertification process, granting TSA employees whistleblower rights by law, and most importantly, securing collective bargaining rights for you. Collective bargaining would give you a voice in your workplace regarding critical issues such as training and certification, performance appraisals and promotions, hours of work, overtime and leave, shifts and schedules, staffing, and health and safety issues. By working together on these issues, we can improve your working conditions, reduce turnover, improve morale, and help make America safer.
NTEU has come to the Atlanta airport, and since the inception of our chapter, they've done a lot of great things. We have actually had a Congressman, Hank Johnson, come to our airport specifically to talk to TSOs to find out what the problem is, why morale is so bad. And he ended up spending an hour and a half talking to TSOs, and he was very, very much concerned.
With NTEU starting a chapter at LaGuardia Airport, I've had few people think twice about leaving now, because they're being very optimistic and they're hoping that, changes will be coming soon.
We would like each of you to be a part of that change at TSA. We can and will make the TSA workplace one where all employees are treated with dignity and respect.
This past year I came to the legislative conference for NTEU, and it was a humbling experience. I was greeted very, very warmly by everyone there. It was an experience where I learned that being part of the NTEU family means more than just one airport. It means more than just TSA. It is a national, very powerful union, and they can help you in many, many ways.
Ben Franklin once said that any society that would give up a little liberty to gain a little security will deserve neither and lose both. As TSOs, you provide a vital service in keeping America's skies safe for travel. You deserve the same basic rights that every American worker has. Those are the principles that make our country a great nation. We need every TSA employee to stand with us to fight for basic workplace rights and dignity and respect for all federal employees. On behalf of the 150,000 federal employees across government, I welcome you into our union. NTEU stands ready to unite with you in our fight for dignity and respect for TSOs. Join us. To learn more, visit our website, www.dhsunion.org, where you can sign up to receive our email newsletter exclusively for TSOs. To contact an NTEU representative, email us at tsa@nteu.org.